Right, okay. Now, this is the second version of this. First version I didn't have any sound. Okay? So, I'll start off from the beginning and make sure I don't miss anything, right? Now, the area we're going to be looking at is this bit here, right? We're in a place called El Dorado, but the places where we're going to view them from are down here. One is called BONESTELL. That's BONESTELL, right? And another one is called mcmurdo. Okay? Now mcmurdo is 600 meters away from the distance area that we're going to be looking at, okay? BONESTELL is 500 meters, right? Now I can do this, go the other way, then come down and try and do it again. Right, so going to be looking from here up to there. Our viewpoint will be from here to about here, okay? So it spans this area, right? So I shall go to this area. This one is mcmurdo, okay? First section we're going to be, I'll look from this section. Now there's two. This is a colour one I've done, and this is the PIE image, okay? These were from PIE 803, these ones were from. The mcmurdo ones are from, the BONESTELL ones are from 1681. So, okay, right, first of all, this is a colour one, right? Now, first of all, this area here, to me, is virtually false. That's false, right? Because this is the south-facing wall of the hill. This way is north, right? I got to this way is north, south's down here, right? Okay, so if we've got sand here like this, now look at this hill here. We should have sand here exactly the same, shouldn't we? In, you know, in any normal circumstance, if we've got sand that's being blown onto this hillside causing this drift, we should have sand on this side here as well. So this is false. This is false to me, totally false. Because you look at everywhere else and there's no drifts of sand in an area of, let's say, that's 2 miles, right? 2 miles. And you've only got one area of sand there, which is totally false to me. Okay? So that area has been covered because of what's underneath it. And I'll show you what's around it because you'll be amazed. So, first of all, we'll start off with this area here, this section here. Go to here, you've got whatever it is, remnants of buildings. And these two objects here, if you look all around on the colour one, you can see areas that are squared off. I call them squared off, or areas of interest are made to have their own special section around them. Okay, they either got a big square around them or they're sectioned off. Now if I go to the PIE image, you'll see it a little bit better because I think this PIE image is made from certain filters which make it look better. You can be at the tones better. You see, yeah, you've got a flat area, like the layered. You know what I mean? layered, like in the recent ones from Curiosity, where the buttes are. If you look at the bottom of the buttes, you see a straight line. You see a straight line. You think, why has it got a straight line? Because the buttes are built on plateaus like this, right? On wall structures. They're built inside of them. So you've got your butte on the inside, and these are built on, I call them plateaus or raised areas running along in straight lines. What would we call them? We would call them roads, wouldn't we? Yes. Okay, now go to this area here. You can see a lot more detail in the black and white. That's why I love working in black and white. Look at this, you've got some structure like no matter where you look, you see things lying about. Now, we come to these two structures here, right? I'll come to the black and white. Black and white, the colour one, I don't like using colour, I hate colour. Too many things can be hidden, and it can be blurred out and everything. Well, this is the black and white one. This seems to have something sticking out that's there. This one seems to have a rock coming out the top. Go to the black and white and you can see it perfectly clear. Black and white one. I've enhanced these slightly, so black and white one, got this rock here. You've got this square structure sticking out of the rock itself. This seems to, if it slots in. I'd love to see the front side of it from another angle. I'll try and see if I can find an angle shot of that, but all around the ground, you look, you just see on the background, you can see stuff everywhere, look. All this, it's remnants of whatever it was there being smashed to pieces. Now this area, this one here, you can see this sticking out, this looks metal, but you've got this, looks like wire, or what I call it some kind of vegetation, because on walls, on rocks, on things like that, I've seen this kind of creeping weed everywhere. You know, I've seen it everywhere, and even in distant shots and things like that, you look and you think, oh my God, that, you know, that looks like vegetation, looks like weed growing or something like that, you know. Even it's, I think they're not showing us everything. They're not showing us everything. You've got strange things like this. Look at that. That looks kind of as if it's got round cogs or something inside. Moving along, you've got strange objects in the distance. PIAs. I don't like PIAs because sometimes stitching is not very good, and you know, I've done it on here. This is the stitching on, yeah, okay. This is stitching on my area. It's a bit better, but it's blurred. You see the colour one, I should have just done the black and white, which I've done with the next one. Now, coming up in the background here, what I normally do is you see an area like this and you think, yeah, why is the front all covered in rocks, stuff like that, nice short rocks and things like that, to take your eye away from what's happening in the background, you know, or what's happening underneath those rocks. I'm not seeing like what they're lying on top of. I'm seeing it's a different layer. You gotta look in different layers, you know. Now then, over here you've got, very strangely, blank areas like this. Okay, got another blank area over here like this. Actually, this looks like it's curved mound, this, isn't it? This looks like it's got a hole in the centre with something sticking out. Look, you can see, could be a head. You see an eye, look at that, look at the eye. Yay! hello, who are you? Right, now you've got strange rocks like this. Very weird, very strange. Yeah. Now then, we'll go back to this. Now, on here, remember this one's from 600 meters away, so, and the sun looks like dusk to me because the sun looks low. Look at the length of the shadows. Check the length of the shadows. It usually tells you where the sun is rising or setting, you know. This is south, so this is east. So this will be east. Hold on. No, this will be west. That's west. Looks as if the sun is in that direction, and it's low. You see, because of the length of the shadows. Right. So this area here, you've got a blank patch here. Yeah. Why is it blank? Plus you've got these square shadows. Strange straight shadows, you know. Same along here, you've got strange shapes, strange, you know. Okay, now we go to the BONESTELL pan. This is the BONESTELL pan. Now then, slightly different. I'll rotate it, straighten it out slightly. Okay, BONESTELL pan. Now then, those straight dark areas here on this area is this area here. Now I've done this with with the images called L2. L2 are the colour filter images. L2 is the red image. Use the red, try and use the L2s because you get more detail out of the L2s than you do the greens, L5s, or the blues, L7s. Okay? So, a colour image is built up from them, from red, green and blue, and you get this false colour. Okay? So, now then, this is from a slightly different angle and a bit closer, so this area here will have been possibly this here, okay? Possibly, could be. But you've got this strange, look at this, you've got this strange oval. You've got strange oval things here. Now then, talking about that weed before, wasn't I? Look at this, you've got these strange, look, going up. All these strange things pointing up. You know? I'm thinking, is this, it's like a weed, like a, something that's, see, you've got your main structures there, you can see them, can't you, your squares. But then you've got this stuff that's entangled around it, going up. You know, I think there's some kind of vegetation on Mars. Must be, because you say things like that and you think, that looks like vegetation, you know? Now, zoom in closer with this now then. Here we come to now over here, we've got something here. You've got to look for round circles and squares, because that's the way I find out the build, okay? Now, along here, you've got, very strangely enough, you've got a line that runs all the way down. You've got a line that runs up the side of this hill here, right? You've got the ones that run along here. Now this line carries on running down here. This is a wall, okay? This is a wall along here, and that carries on, goes up there, along here. You see it, the way it curves, along here, up here, along there. It either comes down this way here, along there, It joins up with this here, there, you can see a building there. All this I've enhanced, so it passes each building type of light. Okay, now then, we'll get back to this bit here. This bit, like I said, in this pan is clear, right? Oh. Go back a hand to it. Okay, this bit is clear, right? Now, go to this one. Now what do you see? You see buildings. These white lines on here are buildings. I've enhanced it up. There's loads here. I'm going to come to this, yes I know. Now in the background I've enhanced it all up as well. You've got all sorts up the mountainside, all along here. These lines here are buildings, the tops of buildings. Where is it at? Now here, this is where I've done this years ago, enhanced it up. And you've got the tops of light shining off the tops of the buildings. Okay? Strange, absolutely strange. Here, looks as if there's a rounded building here. This is round, and it's got something sticking out off the top of it. You know? That's strange as anything. Absolutely strange. But these are all running up the mountainside. Now this wall surrounds this huge section here. You've got a wall that runs down there. There's an opening here, and it carries on going along here and all the way along here. Okay? Right, so now look at this side of the wall. This side of the wall, you can see what looks like a wavy line pattern, right? Now, before I didn't know what that was for. I thought it was decoration. Now I've spent about 5 hours enhancing this up, bit by bit, just to get to see what this line is all about. Okay, now all along here you've got another section, you've got other carvings and sections and things like that, you know, you've got little faint things here. I could go and enhance all this up, but it would take us hours. I'm going to do it, but it takes us hours and hours and hours, right? This is a wall, right? On the side of the wall you've got decorations and stuff like that. Inside of this main decoration you've got other decorations. You've got little inscriptions, you've got heads, you've got writing, all these funny shapes will be writing, okay, hieroglyphics and things like that. Now on top of this wall you have another wall, another section on top of that. Like go from here and go up there. Now that straight line runs straight up to this top of the wall here, right? So you've got one wall on top of another wall. On the ends of these walls you've got a face. You've got like, looks like a lion's face. Okay? The lion's face. Now further along you've got other face. You've got a woman's head here. You've got more detailed stuff here going along here. And what I've done is I've actually got an enhanced version of this, right? Now this is a lion's head. You see the head? See the head? Well, your human's head, with tusks coming out or something. Now this is, I don't know if this could be, I think this is something in behind it. But what I've tried to separate the background from the foreground so that you may let you see it better. That's that woman's head. Okay, you see the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the top of her shoulders coming down, and it's, you know, very classically carved and, you know, a bust and that. But this head, I've seen it somewhere before. I was thinking, where the hell have I seen that? Recently in a curiosity image. Okay, now then, I found it, and there it is, from 1448. Now look at the hair, the eyes, the nose, on the mouth. You can see what looks like tusks coming out. This pattern area around the outside, it's there on that one. Okay, so this head must be, I don't know, must be sign of a gateway, the sign of an entrance into something. So possibly there could be another one of them on the 1448, or it could be either used twice or it could be used once. I don't know, but I thought I'd seen that somewhere before. Right now, back to the bigger image, because this is brilliant. Right, but this is the bigger image. Now, this pattern carries on going along, right? So what it did was, it carried on making it go along. Carried on, goes along here. Now, if you look carefully, you can see that this wall is decorated with faces. Look, there's a face inside of there. With faces and carvings of other stuff and all sorts. Look at this, you can totally see it. And it comes out, and it breaks away here in one point, comes out, and it forms a little head with an eye or something. I don't know, it could be. Now it comes along here. Now it stops there for some reason, because there's something big here, okay, being carved in. Now it carries on along here, and it carries on into a wavy line into like what looks like a lizard or dragon's mouth or something. So looking backwards, see, it comes from here all the way along to there. Now I noticed something. Now this bit here was light like this. I've spent a few hours enhancing it up to see what is there. Now, if I zoomed in, what you can see is, to me, looks like a dragon's head. Look, you can see the head, top part of the head, the snout, the mouth, the eye. Right? Now it looks like this. There could be two. This could be two, because this bit here could be the head of another one pointing that way. This one could be pointing this way, you know. So it could be a double-headed. What could happen is, see this here coming from here. This could come out here, or these bits here could come out here and join into there. I don't know. I'll have to enhance all this up. To have a look. Actually, I've just seen another head here. A front head on the front of another wall coming out here. Can you see it there? I've just noticed that. So, it's got something to do with dragons or something like that. Look at that, you can see it. Look. That's amazing. And you've got something else here, coming off here. Don't know what that is. I'll have to enhance that up. But it seems as if everything's walled, like different sized walls. But all that is from there, all the way around here, all the way around to there with this big head. Now, if you carry on going along this wall here, you can't see, just really faintly, very, very faintly lighten things up. Now, you come along here, you've got carvings all along here, you've got designs all along this wall here. So this isn't a mount, this is a wall. Part of this is a wall. Look at this, from way back here. I haven't even touched this. I haven't even got to this bit yet. I finished there. Now look at this, you can see it all along here. So you've got stuff in the sand along here and all sorts. I mean, no wonder it's all being faded away. Up here is a city with walls that stretch from there all the way along to there. This wall stretches all the way along to there. Now you've got, like I said before, you've got this thing running up the side of the mountain. I've seen that somewhere before as well. So I went to Spirit Rover, Tennessee Valley. Okay? You may think, why is he going there? Because you have over on this side, put it to full screen, you have this mountain here. Okay? You've got a mountain. Now you've got this track that runs all the way up this side. Look, you can see it's being constructed. You can see the lines. See the struts on the side of it. Runs all the way up here, right? All the way up to this. On the top of it, you've got this round construction with openings in the side. This goes into this section. Now it runs down the other side of the mountain. Runs down here. Is this some sort of transportation system? Or I think it is. I think it's a transportation system. But what's this round thing in the middle? A way station or something like that? Don't know. But it looks really, you know. Now next to this, there's things here. Look at this here. We've got things here. Things here. Got stuff in the background. But that's where I've seen that before, okay? If you want to look at this pan, it's called Spirit Rover Tennessee Valley, okay? Just do a search on my Gigapans, you'll find it. I mean, there's a lot more other stuff here as well. There's stuff everywhere, you know? What looks like to be a little figure there. It could be. Who knows? This actually looks like a fire. Looks like something like a brazen or something with a fire burning. That looks like fire to me. Look at that. Looks like fire burning. There's some really weird stuff here. But this is where Spirit died. Spirit died here. Somewhere over this hillside here. Down here. Spirit died here. Got stuck. I'm saying it died, but it switched it off. It wasn't damaged in any way, so they could still switch it back on again. If they got somebody there, well, if they got somebody there, they wouldn't need to switch back on again. Everybody, I mean, even in the background, you've got stuff in the background of this one and everywhere. Okay? So that's Spirit Tennessee Valley. Okay? Now then, we'll go back to here. Right now this, I was thinking, I've seen that head structure there as well somewhere before, just recently, right? That looks like a bird, or it could be a bird, or it could be a dragon's head, it could be, I don't know, but I've seen that somewhere before as well. So it's in MSL 155. No, not that one. Not that one. I got that one wrong, didn't I? Yep, go to mine. It's the next one coming. This one. 1878, okay? But on a very, very smaller scale. Click on it, how you want. So, show you where it is. It's here, about there. Zoom in on it. Now look, you see the head. See the head? You see the beak. Now the beak looks very similar to this beak here. Look at the heads, they look very similar. So that could be a dragon's head, I don't know, but it looks more like a bird to me there, you know. But this pan it's just shows you there's cities and buildings there and stuff like that. I mean, I haven't really enhanced this up no end. Look, you can see on the background here, you've got one wall that runs along here, stops there, that's a corner point. You see a head on the corner point. See the eyes, see the nose. Now it comes along, and what you have here is you have it's a support wall coming over, the wall comes down, and you've got a support wall coming down, coming out, like that. You know, coming down, coming along. You've also got that pattern running very, very slightly along this wall as well. The pattern that's here. Okay? So, you know, there's a lot being hidden. A lot being hidden. So, sorry, I just had a message there. I was reading it. Yeah, even along here, you've got stuff here. You know, look at that, walls and things like that, very faintly hidden out, blended into the background, so you can't see them running all along here. Yeah, you should go and have a look. I think I have this pan somewhere. I'll find it. If I can find it, I'll put it in the link. If I cannot, I'll upload it, and you can. I think I'll make another one because I've enhanced these sections of it. I mean, look here, you've got stuff here. My good God, look. Yeah, I think I'll upload this one as a pan, and then I'll put it in the link once it's done. Okay? Right. I'm going to have to go. It's 6:15 in the morning. Right. God. I know. Okey doke. I shall see you.